A new golf star flashed across the horizon as Jack Nicklaus holed out to take the U.S. Open title. This was his first professional victory, and it was a big one to start his golfing circuit career. It was a different story in the British Open. Nicklaus had beaten Arnold Palmer in the U.S. Open, but Palmer was the master here. The usually staid British crowd stampeded for positions on the last green as Palmer prepared to sink his last putt, and that last putt remains a classic. It gave Palmer a closing 69 and a final score that broke the record for the 102-year-old championship. Palmer may have lost the U.S. crown, but he wound up in a blaze of glory. President and Mrs. Kennedy were among the spectators as Australia's Gretel challenged for the America's Cup. The U.S. Weatherly proved the better of the two yachts throughout and successfully defended the old mug against the 18th challenge since the United States brought the cup from England in 1861. The successful skipper of the Weatherly, Bus Mossbacher, was doubly rewarded. The United States lost a top track star when Frank Budd of Villanova injured himself. In the AAU championships, Budd pulled a muscle in the 100-yard dash. He never ran again. Al Order of New York set a world discus record in the U.S. Poland meet in Chicago, 204 feet 10.5 inches. Dallas Long broke the shot put record with a heave of better than 65 feet, while the hammer throw mark fell to Hal Connolly of Boston, 231 feet 10 inches. The greatest race of the year, one of the greatest ever run, the AAU Mile. It was packed with drama as little Jim Beatty of Los Angeles passed Jim Grell in the stretch, the 1,500-meter tape streaming behind. Beatty hit the finish first, and all four men broke the 4-minute mile mark. The Russians, high flyers in space, had an earthling in Valery Brummel who refused to be grounded. In a Russian-American meet, he kept breaking his own record to wind up with a world mark of 7 feet 5 inches. Cincinnati held Ohio State's Jim Lucas in check. This is one of his few goals to take the collegiate basketball title. Cincinnati had won the title the year before. Some call it a fluke, but there was no doubt of this year's decisive victory. The Snowbirds had a gala season. In the World Championship slalom run in Chamonix, France, Yves Perriard, the French sensation of the year before, was eliminated. And from then on, the Austrians fell into the crown. Most of their competition bowed out with little dignity. From the bleachers to the ski slopes, sports fans were served a lavish menu that had their spirits soaring in 1962. Now, a new year was coming, and ball players and golfers, quarterbacks and skiers, they were all primed to jump into a new round of sport.